1.5 cups of sugar. I'm going to use my measuring cup. I'm just going to make sure it's a level cup. So that's 1. If you want your bun to be sweet, you can go ahead and use 2 cups. I'm going to go ahead and give this a quick mix. You're going to need 4 tablespoons of butter. This is 4 tablespoons of butter. Also, you're going to need 2 tablespoons of guava jam or guava paste. This is 1 tablespoon and this is 2 tablespoons. Now I'm going to put this on the stove on low heat to warm up. Not to come to a boil, just to be warm enough to make the sugar dissolve. Now that my mixture is being warmed up on the stove on low heat, I'm going to go ahead and sift my flour in a bowl. I'm going to put 6 cups of flour. 6 cups of flour, so I'm just going to push off the excess. Then I'm going to go ahead, put this in my sieve. Here I have 6 cups of flour. Now I'm going to add 6 teaspoons baking powder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I add 4 teaspoons mixed spice. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons cinnamon powder. 1 teaspoon baking soda and 1 teaspoon nutmeg. I'm just gonna eyeball this. It's easier when you have the powder, but I don't have it. Say that's equivalent of 1 teaspoon. Now I'm just gonna sieve all my dry ingredients. Now I'm gonna mix all my dry ingredients. Now all my dry ingredients is combined. I'm going to set this aside and go back to my wet ingredients. Okay guys, I took my mixture off the stove and it's completely cool. The guava is melted, the butter is melted, and the sugar grains has completely dissolved. Now that it's completely cooled down, I'm going to go ahead and add all my wet ingredients. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons vanilla extract. Then I'm going to add 1 teaspoon almond essence, 1 teaspoon rose water, 2 tablespoons molasses, one tablespoon browning, half cup of honey, now I'm going to go ahead and add all my fruits. Okay guys, now that I've added all my fruits, I'm just going to mix everything together, combine it nicely. I'm just going to set this to the side so I can work on my eggs. Now here I have 3 eggs. I put the zest of a lemon in my egg. And if you don't have any zest, you can go ahead and leave it out. It's optional, guys. Now I'm just beating my eggs. Now that my eggs are completely beaten, I'm going to go ahead and pour it into my wet mixture. Also guys, I did add 1 teaspoon of salt off the camera in my wet mixture. Now I'm mixing everything together, guys. Smells so good. Now I'm getting my dry mixture, and I'm just gonna pour my wet ingredients in my bowl. Pour half of it. Then I'm gonna mix slowly. You can also use a hand mixer for this. I'm gonna switch it around to the whisk. It's easier with the whisk. I'm gonna add the rest of my wet ingredients. Just gonna keep mixing, guys. You don't want any lumps to be in your mixture, so you gotta be patient at this point and just keep mixing. Oh my god, it smells so good. You don't want your mixture to be too thick. I will show you the consistency, which is great, because if it's too thick, your bun is going to be hard and not soft. You want your bun to be soft. You have to make sure your mixture is not too thick and it's not too runny. This is a little too thick for me, but you can go ahead and pour it like this to make your bun. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my wet ingredients. Guys, also you're gonna need 1 cup of wine as a part of the ingredients, because you're going to use the 1 cup of wine to soak your fruits overnight. And this is at a perfect consistency, guys. Perfect. If you don't want it to be this runny, like at this point you can go ahead and add half a cup more flour to your mixture. But this is perfect for me. You have to make sure you mix it well. You don't want your butter to have lumps inside of it, so you got to mix it properly. So this is okay for me. See, it's not too thick and it's coating the back of the spoon nicely. If you need your bun to be extremely dark, you can go ahead and add more browning. This is what it looks like. This is the right consistency, guys. This is what your mixture should look like when you're finished. Now I'm just gonna pour this into my loaf pan. Okay guys, now here I have 3 9x5 loaf pans. I already greased them. Now I'm going to go ahead and pour my mixture in. I'm going to fill it halfway. Okay guys, here I have 2 9x5 loaf pans. Now I'm just going to go ahead and put it in the oven and let it bake. Okay guys, here's the end product. It's beautiful. It's soft, it's moist. Now I'm gonna cut it and show you the inside. Beautiful. So soft. Okay guys, this is my end product. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.